Hello everyone, in this video is going to be a 2 month special. Due to my audio not working properly, I not saved my voice recorder. So I have the other helmet guy to help me in this video for today. Thanks for listening, sorry for the inconvenience.
Thanks for having me in this video, Shadow Helmet. Anyway, in this topic I'd like to talk about the Marvel's heroes on their incomplete or underdeveloped characters of themselves. Like most characters don't feel 100% in terms of powers, skills, personality, relationships, and experience.
Maybe the reason is that the directors and the writers lack the understanding of the character and they don't show their fully capabilities to be put on the big screen like the movies or the TV show.
With the complete and developed comic book versions of the characters, for example, they are confident, competent, and fully capable on their skills and abilities. They are fully independent characters that are capable of doing many things in any situation without being lectured or needing a team to do anything. Similar of being like a lone wolf, but whenever they need help, they just ask for it. With classic Punisher, he is a veteran soldier that's 100% focused on taking down criminals, evil organizations and mobsters, but he doesn't talk much and will use any means necessary like psychological warfare, strategies, and has powerful weapons. With the classic Hulk is a very complex tragic character that distance himself with anyone so that they don't get hurt, which he will travel place to place so that he feels at peace alone even though he has saved the world so many times. With classic Spider-Man, he is a very independent and capable person. He's able to create his gadgets and suits like the spider tracker, stealth suit, armor suit, spider signal, and different types of webbing. He has a lot of backbone and has an edge to him so that people don't walk all over him, and he know when to say no.
With the incomplete characters, they're not very consistent with their personality, powers, and skills. They're very dependent on other people to do any situation so that the other side characters can get their shine. And sometimes they become more weaker, less competent, so it feels more realistic and relatable. Most of the time, their goals and motivations are all over the place, which could cause repetition.
With the MCU Spider-Man, it feels like a mixed up between Ultimate Spider-Man and 616 Spider-Man. This Spider-Man is a kid that potentially could be the less experienced and weaker than all the Spider-Man, so that it's more relatable for younger audience. All through the movies he's experienced civil war, alien invasion, going into space and involved with the final fight with Thanos. He has a mentor and guide like Iron Man, but it feels like it hasn't been done effectively enough, and due to the lack of communication and advice, which he became very dependent on Iron Man's technology and not focusing on improving himself, so that he can develop his powers and skills, create his own gadgets and technology. But due to finding the right help with the other Spider-Men guiding him to the right direction, hopefully he becomes his own character and not become just an Iron Boy Jr.
With the MCU Hulk, maybe it's due to the lack of understanding of Hulk from the directors, or they make him way weaker so the other characters can shine. Hulk is criminally unutilized because they skip his stories and character development due to the fact he's owned by Universal Studios, so he can't have his solo movie. But with the other issues is that the lack of powers and abilities, like the more angry he gets, the more stronger he becomes, it has no limits. And not having a healing factor, these are the basic powers of the Hulk. These problems need to be fixed, so don't underestimate the Hulk's popularity.
And lastly, the MCU Punisher, in my opinion, I feel like he's all over the place in terms of his motivation and goals. Because when he was first introduced in Daredevil Season 2, he felt like close interpretation of the Punisher from the comics, and at the end of the series he got his signature skull uniform. But for his solo run he quits being the Punisher at the beginning of first season due to the fact he believes his goal. And then he uncovers our conspiracy and secrets about what happened to his family and who was involved with the murder. As he finish and solve the issue, then he becomes the Punisher again at the end of the series of Season 1. Then Season 2, he quits being a Punisher again just to settle down but get dragged into our mess with a girl that needs to protect, and at the end of the Season 2 he becomes the Punisher again. And then in Daredevil Born Again, he quits being the Punisher due to the fact he doesn't see a point anymore, but decides to become the Punisher again just to help out Daredevil, and now he's captured and planning to do something to the corrupt cops. It gets confusing sometimes with his motivations, and he sometimes uses brute force instead of planning and tactics so that he doesn't get unnecessary injuries that could easily be avoided. If they fix these problems, then this would become a good Punisher character.
Anyway, thanks for listening to my video on Marvel superheroes' incomplete or underdeveloped characters. I'd like to listen to your opinions on this topic as well on the comment section below. Thanks.